think
you're tired of
based
the phone.
upon me can't tell us something we never get.
You never get one yet. Hey, who get one a butt? Welcome back, everyone. This is the On The Go podcast. I am Karma Crew, and today's topic is part 3 on our lifelong monogamy discussion. The first topic was, is monogamy, what again? Is monogamy natural?
Is it natural?
And we said, we both agree that yes, it's natural.
It's not
No,
natural.
it's not natural.
Is it natural?
Oh.
And we said it's not natural.
So the first one was, is monogamy natural? And we both disagreed.
We both agreed it's unnatural. Yes.
Oh, we said unnatural.
Who smoked, me or you?
No, smoke. I don't smoke. I don't drink. I don't do any form of. Only thing I do is eat greens. I'm a vegan.
So how you getting it wrong?
All right. So unnatural then.
Mm-hmm.
So we agree that monogamy is unnatural in part 1, but in part 2, the topic was, is monogamy possible? I said it was possible.
And
she said it was. She doesn't know. She basically said it's impossible. She does a pretty it up. But when you guys watch the video, so you wanna know, isn't it? So this last part is monogamy worth it, or is lifelong monogamy worth it? Now this is more subjective, obviously, because you can't measure worth and stuff like that. So I think we're gonna have two different outlooks, but at the end of the discussion, I think you guys will understand why each of us picked the outlook we picked, if they don't even match up, that is. So you gotta start off next.
Monogamy, lifelong monogamy, is worth it.
It's worth it.
It's worth it. Why? I'm not out there being ghosted every 5 seconds. I'm not out there getting my heart broken every 20 minutes. Like, life is good. I wake up, he's there. I know he loves me. He knows I love him. We die many years away from now. Life is good.
Alright.
Life is good.
So you think
it's worth it? It's worth not having to go through a pain, another failed relationship. Yeah. Like, you have to recover from that shit. I'm assuming. I mean, that's way too much to go through when you don't have to go through all of that. So I think it's worth it.
Well, I'm gonna give the safest answer possible, because this is genuinely how I feel. I believe lifelong monogamy. Is it worth it, yes or no? I believe it all depends on the individual.
Okay.
I believe it depends on who you're with. I believe it depends on what you want from that person, what you expect from that person. So I don't think there's a direct answer for this question. Is lifelong monogamy worth it? Because personally, I've had relationships before where some of them, if I stayed in them, I could see it working eventually. Some of them, if I stayed in them, I could see it definitely burning down. So it all depends on, what you want from the person. It all depends from what makes you content. Because certain things don't make you content. Certain things don't make you happy.
Alright, so the stability makes me content.
Oh, so one of your biggest things is stability.
Yeah. I don't like changes. I don't like up and down. I like smooth sailing. If it gets a little rough, fine. But at least I know if it gets rough, at the end of it all, we're going to come out on the other side together still. Like, I don't have to say, alright, you know what, this might be the end. It's a whole lot less complicated. Yeah, just complicated.
Well,
not stress-free.
That's true. That's true. Because stressful and complicated are two different things. Because it can be complicated and not stressful. It can be stressful and not complicated.
I think getting my heart broken every 5 minutes is stressful. Cause me, I idiot.
But is it complicated? It's straightforward. You get your heart broke. You say, oh, I know how this feels. That's not complicated.
No, sir. Me know myself. I'm going to lose my mind every single time. We can't afford a mental breakdown every 6 months. We can't do that. It's not good
because of your relationship. Because remember, other things in life go make way stressful.
Listen, me different. Me know that I go stress me out.
Yeah.
But not nobody walk us to shit have man problem. So.
Yeah, so that not hot. That not hot. Any woman out there.
You remember the teachers
problem,
that you would whisper behind the back? I want big. Big this.
That people them say, oh, Miss Brown, look, let's say she and her man in an argument again. This morning she come give you all of it test. Sorry for anybody who named Miss Brown and drew up me and beg. But we could have tell you now, as students, we could have tell you, we teacher them coming with some man problem or the man them coming with wife problem. You know. We could have tell them coming to class and them start giving beer tests. Yeah man, all them favorite students them start deal with like shit. You have to wonder, oh go on. Isn't me? But I don't know. I think I can't say it is worth it and I can't say it's not. Because it all depends on what you want. And at the end of the day, if you go see somebody where you want to work with, regardless if them give you a bun, regardless if them beat you, regardless if whatever the case is, if you genuinely think it's worth it to stay in that and work on it, me not gonna tell you if you don't leave, me not gonna tell you if you leave, me not gonna tell you if you stay though, because I don't give relationship advice. You see me? I just give my opinion. I don't give relationship advice. So I not tell nobody if you get up or left them man or left them woman or stay with them man or stay with them. You have to know if it's worth it. So personally, my answer is half and half. I think it's more leaning towards the it's worth it side because everything works better with it. Isn't it? Like the Bible even imply that everything is better with it. Isn't it? If somebody if you owe 100,000, it's good if you have a wife who have a good work where she can pay 50 and you pay 50, or she pay 20 and you pay 80. Instead of you alone, blunt everything. One day you get sick out or you alone. So two is always better. When kids involved, two is always better. Ask any single man. Any single man will tell you. Any single dad will tell you. Say, yo, when you have one partner for help raise a child, it is so helpful. So
much easier.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, I believe half and half. It is worth it, depending on your situation and what you want from that monogamy. And you say
it is worth it.
It is worth it
because you're based upon. We can't tell us something we never get.
You never get one yet. Hey, who get one on butt? You don't want to get one on butt. You hear that?
Anyway,
what is it now?
I think it's worth it. It's worth not going through a bunch of shit for nothing. I mean, just if you can and if it's healthy, stick with one person for as long as you possibly can.
And here's the thing too. If it's unnatural, if monogamy is unnatural and it's possible or not possible, the fact that it's unnatural and we're still out there trying to seek it must mean that there's something about it that's worth it. Again, yeah. I'm gonna think we chase things wanna give us a high.
Yeah.
You know? So I guess that's it. So this has been the On the Go podcast. I'm Karma Crew.
I'm Blazion Rose.
Out.